Hey everybody, look, so I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, where the hell is my week worth of videos with all the testing and everything? And you know what? You're right. And honestly, it feels like my childhood, and only this time I'm my dad, and I'm promising you something that I didn't provide. So basically, the long and the short of it is I screwed up. I did not have the right parts needed to make it, but what I do have is some videos showing the few times that I was successful in getting some stuff set up. So you see right here, I am using a bandsaw without a table. It's a horizontal bandsaw that is supposed to be convertible into a vertical bandsaw, but the table somehow went missing at tier 1, and we don't know where the hell it's at, so now I'm trying to freehand this thing, but also I'm using this sheet that's just way too incredibly large for this bandsaw, and as such, I am largely unsuccessful. I got some started cuts, and I finally said, you know what, screw it, I'm getting the cutting disc out. And so I use my half-broken cutting wheel, and in the first 30 seconds or so, it gets trimmed back to a round cutting wheel as it spews off particles of cutting wheel in my face and arms and that kind of fun stuff. But anyways, I get that sheet cut, and I get to this point here where I am now trying to make the mounts. And honestly, I engineer stuff from scratch. I don't often adapt things to other things, and so my fabrication creativity was a little low initially, and I was having a hard time figuring out what the hell I was going to do. And my friend Lane said, just throw some box and a plate on it. And I said, holy shit, you're a fucking genius. So I bought some box and a plate, and sure enough, here we are. I am welding box to the plate. Now, you'll see here in the comments, at some point, I am using flux core wire. There's no shielding gas in this. I have a MIG, and my bottle was not here in time, and I had this flux core wire for the last decade and a half minimum, and I decided I was going to use this flux core wire that doesn't require shielding gas to weld this together because I didn't care how bad it looked. Comically, and overall largely expectedly, you have a lot of splatter when it comes to gasless flux core welding. And in the first one that I did, I left my cell phone on the table next to my work, and I spewed molten metal onto my cell phone. So that was another win for me. You see there, I take a picture to show Lane just how bad this is and how messy it is. Anyway, so now here I got box and plate, and I make sure the other one's in right. So what you missed there is that I tried to weld it with that clamp, or drill it with that clamp, and the drill bit bit the box and spit the whole thing off the table. So I had to take it over to the vise and hold it correctly, because that little teeny rubber clamp was not enough to hold it for the drilling process that I was doing there. So that's why I went off screen for a millisecond here, but it was like 20 seconds in real time. Yeah, so anyways, I get this jig done here in this video, and I also eventually get some holes drilled in. I get the motor mounted, I get the motor on it, and belt fits, and everything fits, and I'm super excited. And I go to wire it together, and god damn it, I got the wrong plug. So when I said I had the wrong stuff, I had the wrong plug. My 220 outlet was big on the left and small on the right, and the one I got was big on the right and small on the left, or vice versa, whatever it was, but it was freaking wrong. And I could not find a store in the area that had the right damn plug. So I had to order one. So needless to say, without electricity to turn the motor, I can't turn the motor. And that is why we are here today wondering why I have no videos of me spinning my motor. So the plug is supposed to be here in a couple days, and I look forward to getting that and giving you guys these awesome videos.